Yo, 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 you already know what it is. You already know what's happening. Happy Sunday. I know y'all not used to us here on Sunday because we usually live Thursdays at 10:05 p.m. usually, but we got a holiday coming up this weekend, so y'all might catch us Thursday, y'all might not. We'll see. But anyway, man, what's good, KEKE? Welcome to Rumble Ready
Mm-mm-mm.
Fight Podcast, man. What's up?
Right, right. Rumble ready. And if you know, you know. Like and subscribe. Tell a friend, to tell a friend, and show us some love in the comments too, man. We
Mm-hmm.
here, yo. I was surprised. Kid Austin, Tevin
Let's talk
Farmer.
about it. Let's talk about it.
God damn, boxing is
My
starting to
boy
get real
Floyd.
scary now, man. Shit is very unpredictable now, man. Like, what the
Yeah,
hell? I told
yeah.
y'all Floyd was gonna do it. I told y'all. Y'all was scared. Y'all was scared. Shakur gonna duck him. Shakur. He
No,
love
he
calling
talking
out
about Tank.
Shakur.
No, he talking about Tank
He's
right
gonna
now.
knock Tank out. Tank retiring because they know he coming. He coming. Oh my gosh. Yo, but
All right.
much respect to Kid Austin. I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be a blowout. I thought
Yeah.
Farmer was gonna box circles around that kid. And
Yep.
yo, much respect to him. I
Yep.
stand corrected. I mean, yo, first
I
round.
and that's
First
look that,
round.
bro,
Three. Three
bro.
no, I ain't gonna say it
Not
was two
only
knockdowns when he got
no,
stopped.
it
The
was
ref
three.
had said hell
He
no.
got, it was three. He got dropped three times. Um, and not only did he
The
drop
ref
him
saved
three
him,
times in the first round, the fight was like a minute and a half.
bro.
You know what I'm
I was
saying? So
shocked.
it's like I was definitely shocked, and I'm gonna be first to admit, as a man, I thought he was gonna get slaughtered against Tevin Farmer. But then when you think about it, Tevin Farmer probably shouldn't have been in there either. But he got destroyed by Kid Austin. Floyd Schofield Jr.,
Man,
shout out to you. But your daddy's still gonna talk your ass into an ass whooping.
man,
I don't
I don't
care.
know. Can I ask you a question? If you take your finger like this right now, right? You take your finger, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put it right here and you look at it, right? And look at your finger, right? Don't you see
What the
two
fuck?
people? Don't you see two? Man, Kevin Farmer fought two fucking people that night, man. He always fighting two people.
Nigga stupid.
Nigga cross-eyed than a motherfucker, man. He ain't know what he ain't know which way which punch to dodge. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but
Mhm.
yo, that was really really good on Schofield. He was very very emotional in the ring because I guess he probably felt like he had a lot of doubters. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Oscar put him in the ring. It was a step up. I even heard Senior. He was saying how I don't know why Oscar will put him in the ring with Farmer. You know what I'm saying? He said it is a big step up, but we got this. So he kind of sounded like he was a little
Mhm.
worried at first too. You know what I'm saying?
You know what
But
it is? It's because Floyd Schofield Sr. is because he got Kid Austin hypnotized when he was younger.
this this shit got to stop
That
in
nigga
boxing,
say,
man.
yeah, that nigga say anything, bro. Nah,
Yo,
but
this shit got to stop, man.
definitely shout out to him. I wasn't expecting him to win that fight, and if he
Yo,
did win, and if he did somehow did get the win, I definitely wasn't expecting it to happen like that.
expecting that.
But it also shows that it's probably about time for Tevin Farmer to hang it up. But also it
Right,
shows that, but it also showed that Tevin Farmer having those back-to-back fights and taking this fight on 91-day notice showed that he should have sat out a little bit longer. He probably should have waited
right,
6 months because he just was in there
right.
with Zapata, who's a hard puncher, and they had brawls two fights in a row, and them shits was back to back. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have that much. I think they had like about 90 days in between. So I think he should have waited a little bit longer, but he probably thought he probably didn't take it
He
serious
probably
and thought
thought
he was
Kid
just gonna
Austin was
go in there.
green, and he's like, yo,
Yeah,
they put me in the ring with this kid.
yeah, yeah.
He ain't
Thinking
got
he
no
don't hit
experience.
hard. Yeah.
Right,
Uh-huh.
right, right. He got put on it. Yo, he ain't never recovered from the first shot. He never
No, he never
recovered
did.
from the first shot.
He never did.
He
I
got
was
first of all, he got
wondering.
up too fucking fast, and
Yeah,
his legs was kind of gone.
yeah.
Okay, he
I
got up
was
too
hoping.
fast.
I was on some real shit though, Keek. I was hoping that he did make it to the corner to see how, because Tevin Farmer, he can turn it around if he kind of gets that little break. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But he never even got a chance to. This nigga got blitzed, bro. He starched that nigga, bro. Like it was bad,
Yo,
bro.
you
It
think that
was
nigga took his
bad.
lunch? You think they was in high school, nigga? You think they was in junior high school? Nigga took his lunch money, right? Nigga just
Mm-hmm.
blitzed his
Mm-hmm.
ass the way he did, man. That shit was crazy though. Much respect to him.
Yeah,
Much
definitely
respect to him.
shout
Who do you
out.
think is next
Shout
for him? Did he? Who's next for him? Because he's not gonna get Shakur. Hopefully, he could get the Shakur fight. Well, the winner of Shakur and Zapata. That
That's
would
what
be
De La
good.
Hoya. That's what De La Hoya wants to make the winner of that fight happen.
The
But
winner of
it got to
Shakur is
be
the favorite.
Nobody gives a fuck what De La Hoya say. At this point, it's Turkey got to be the one who makes this shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like De La Hoya, yeah, he can still promote, but nigga, you just promoted on a Jake Paul card.
That's
And you talking,
crazy.
and he was talking hella shit about
Golden
Jake Paul, bro,
Boy on a Jake Paul card.
on an MVP promotions card, most valuable promotions card, and Golden Boy did. I mean, Oscar, obviously, you could tell he's definitely in it for the money. You know what I mean? He's willing to work with whoever. You know what I mean? That shows right there that Oscar's willing to do that. But he's also talked a lot of shit. But at the same time, he's also saying that Jake Paul should fight actual real fighters. You know what I'm
He
saying?
should. I mean, it's no secret. I mean, he's calling out Tank and all that. Why you calling out little ass Tank for? What the fuck is that? What's the deal with that? You calling?
I don't even
I
want to
don't
see that as an exhibition.
like. Why are you calling out Tank?
Let's talk about it, bro. This Jake Paul shit, bro. So, like, how you feeling about this shit? Like, the last
How
couple of
I
fights,
feel about it?
the opponents ain't.
I believe it's entertainment. I believe
Yeah.
most of his fights are script. I believe fighters are only allowed to throw a certain amount of punches. I believe again his fights are script. Jake Paul is not a real fighter. This is all entertainment. WWE. It's WWE is a mockery of the sport, and he's getting paid millions to do what he do. And again, I believe these fights are scripted.
Nigga called out Badu Jack and Anthony Joshua. First of all,
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Anthony Joshua would slaughter his ass, bro.
Come on,
I
man.
don't care how he might, just because Anthony Joshua's getting hurt. Your little jab overhand is not going to do anything with Anthony Joshua. He called out Badu Jack. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he gonna if Anthony Joshua take that fight, Anthony Joshua will get his ass whipped. You know why?
About
Because
who, Jake Paul?
he gonna sign the contract because it's gonna be in the script, sir. It's gonna be in the script, okay? That he has to lose, okay? And if you throw a certain amount of punches and you hurt Jake, your ass ain't gonna get paid, okay?
Yeah.
Simple, okay? You see Mike Tyson, look, take missing shot, biting his fucking gloves and shit because he couldn't take that frustrations out on him. You know you couldn't really hurt the dude. That's why Turkey, he ended up staying after the fight. No, I'll pay Mike Tyson more money. I want to see them fight again, and I want to see Mike Tyson throw more like fight. Like he wasn't doing shit. He was holding back.
Well, I can tell you one thing for sure. With Chavez was not Chavez Jr., I should say. I don't want to be confused with his father because his father was out there getting pissed off. He said that
was a warrior.
His father said that he was adopted after that fight, bro.
Yo, how you disgrace your father like that? Like that nigga shouldn't be
in
invited to no family dinners, no nothing. Like
I get it. He showed that, like, first of all, yeah, for you, wasn't he undisputed or like had multiple belts? Chavez Jr. He had multiple or had belts in multiple weight classes.
No, the fuck he didn't. No, he didn't. No,
he was never a champ.
Never. He trash, nigga, garbage. Throw the whole nigga away.
Chavez was never champ before.
Undisputed.
Not undisputed. Okay, nigga, not undisputed, but he was a world champ though before. He had one of these belts, right?
Nigga probably had one belt gifted to him, nigga. That's it. On the strength of his daddy. That's it. But the nigga straight trash, man. Straight garbage, man. He lacked discipline. He has no discipline.
Yeah.
He probably could have been great, but he, a disgrace to the Chavez name, man. They should change the nigga last name, man, for real.
What I'm mad about is that he showed in rounds 9 and 10 that he could have done a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying?
But again, it was scripted. Everything was scripted.
It kind of showed that right there. Like, I was sitting there just like, okay, maybe these niggas is just old and they just whatever, or they probably get a bonus for losing or some shit, probably some more money or whatever.
Paul is entertainment, man. Like, you can't even take his fight seriously. Okay, you can't.
Yeah. This nigga 54-7 now, bro. This nigga reversed his dad.
That's crazy.
Nigga beat Uriah Hall, an MMA fighter, his last fight.
That's crazy. Yeah, Deontay Wilder, let's talk about his win. Deontay Wilder.
But hold on. Before we get to Deontay Wilder, like the thing about Chavez Jr. is like he sat there, he threw like maybe about like fucking it was rounds he didn't throw no damn punches. It looked like it might have been 1 or 2 at most. But like he gets to round 9 and 10, and he absolutely dominates round 9 and 10. And he literally showed that If he wanted to,
He
he could
did
have
that to
turned up
show the
and beat him.
fans, right? What you just said. That's the only reason why he did that. So it just
Maybe
goes
he
to
was
show you he
showing.
was holding. He was
Maybe,
holding back.
and maybe he was showing to y'all like this, so y'all know I could do this to him. This shit is scripted. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
If for those who think it's scripted, and for those who don't think it's scripted, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And then he
At
let a
this point,
bum
it's
ass Chavez turn up on him too, when
mm-hmm.
willingly.
And
Kind of
only thing,
reminds me of when Bud fought Sean Porter, and they told him he was down in the corner. He said, "I'm down. I'm down." All right. Went in there and knocked him out. Went in
yeah,
there and stopped him. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
come on, man. It's trash. I don't even want to keep talking about that fight, man. That shit garbage, man.
yeah. So, but now that puts him in the rankings now, and on one of them
Come
lists
on,
he's
man.
going in the
This
rankings.
shit gotta stop, man. This shit gotta stop, man. And what rankings, man? What fucking rankings? What rankings?
We'll find out Monday morning, but the commentators are telling that he's gonna roll into like one of the rankings now for winning this fight.
Yeah, maybe nigga be in the top 40 or top what? Top 20 to 40 range.
No, they talking about this nigga might actually be like close to getting title shots and having bigger fights type shit, bro. I don't know.
Man, this shit gotta
Nate
stop,
Robinson.
man.
Nate
This shit
Robinson
gotta
was his
stop, man.
bro. Nate Robinson was his first fight, bro. His first professional fight. Remember that?
A former NBA player.
Yeah.
This is, to me, is a disrespect to boxing and making a mockery out of the sport. It's
And the
very
only real.
disrespectful to boxing for those who train all their life and have given the sport their whole life, man. It's a slap in the face to a fighter like that.
Tyson Fury needs to train a little bit. I mean, Tommy Fury needs to train a little harder and rematch that nigga and actually really do exactly what he was supposed to do. That split decision shit was whatever. He need to go and do what he need to do. Or like somebody just need to say fuck it and just go in there and just David Benavidez should go in there and fight him.
He
David
ain't gonna fight,
Benavidez
but
should
he ain't
fight
gonna do
Jake
that.
Paul.
He ain't gonna fight Benavidez.
I haven't even heard Jake. Has Jake Paul even mentioned David Benavidez?
No, he didn't. Cause he get his ass whipped.
Not to he might have. I don't remember. But if he really wanted to fight him, he would have kept saying his name because he say Canelo name every chance he fucking get.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a
And
fact.
now he's saying Tank name for exhibition. Tank just gonna get extra money just to not throw
Come on now.
punches.
Lil Tank. Small Tank.
Yeah.
5'5" Tank.
Yeah.
135, 140-pound Tank.
Yeah. Yeah.
It shit don't even make sense. Make it make sense. Shit don't even make sense.
Don't even make no
You
sense
can't even make it
whatsoever.
make sense. Like it's stupid.
Yeah. That's like fucking damn Thunder Lips versus fucking Rocky.
Call out Andre Ward. Fuck it. Call out Andre Ward. Call out Andre Ward.
Andre Ward
Call out
said
Andre
he'd go in
Ward.
there and fight him.
I know he
And
said
I
he'd go.
and
Right, on the record.
and
It's on the record.
yeah, it's
Call
on the
him out.
record. He said I'll come in there and fight him and show him. And
Right.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
I wouldn't
man.
mind Triple G trying to get back in shape to do it, but Triple J might be too slow, so it might be Andre Ward. Anyway, moving on, man. Deontay Wilder, I wasn't really too impressed.
He did what he's supposed to do. Still trash, though.
The dude, the what is his name? Terrell
Never heard of him.
Herndon.
Never heard of him.
He wasn't. It was almost like he just stood there and just allowed himself to get hit because he wasn't throwing no punches. He was another person that wasn't throwing no punches, and Deontay just kept throwing his jab. You could tell he was just practicing his jab the whole fight.
Shit ain't gonna work against a real fighter.
But his jab looked a lot better than what you used to
against
seeing.
the bum. Against the
No,
bum.
it's not even that. It's not. I'm not saying just as far as like a bump, just the way he threw the punch in general. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks way sharper. You know what I'm saying? Just the way he put.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
If
The
you
way
haven't
put
seen
together.
it,
Okay.
yeah, it definitely looks sharper. It's not because before it looked like he was kind of like pushing niggas with it before. Now he's like kind of like trying to throw it with a little more snap to it. You know what I mean?
Also, he's getting
Still
his
needs
fundamentals
work.
together. He should have went to Derrick James when it came down to fundamentals. I think Derrick James is a really, really good fighter when it comes down to basic fundamentals of boxing. He needs that. He needs fundamentals. And he should have went to Derrick James again.
Yeah, was Deontay Wilder ever with Derrick James?
Hell no.
He
need Derrick James.
He should.
Again, the fundamentals.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Derrick James.
And you know who else would have been a good trainer for him if they were alive? Emmanuel Stewart.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Emmanuel Stewart would have been a good trainer for him.
A lot of these heavyweights would have been great with Emmanuel Stewart. You know what I'm saying? Especially the tall ones.
Yo, I'm surprised. Like Lennox Lewis, he never got into like training fighters. Like I'm
It's probably not
surprised.
his thing. Probably not his thing.
Mm, probably don't got the patience, right?
You know, a lot of the greats aren't. You know, a lot of the greats aren't really good trainers. It be the niggas that was trash that's good trainers. Cause like,
Right. That's true. That's true.
cause like they could see it, but they just can't physically go in there and perform it.
Right. They
They can
can't
try to
perform
tell
it, but they
somebody
can see
who's
it in somebody else, though, right?
yeah, it's somebody else who can actually go in there and actually able to perform and move the way they wish they can. You know what I'm saying? So, like these Buddy McGirts, Freddie Roach, like these guys were all pro boxers, but these niggas weren't good. You know what I mean?
Mm, that's a fact. Brody McGirt was trash.
So is Freddie Roach.
Freddie Roach was garbage too.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's just something to think about. Anyway, man, we got some fights coming up.
Right. Month of July is loaded.
No, I'm
Month
not
of
even
July
talking
is loaded.
about that. I'm not even talking about that. We know about that because we just spoke about that a couple of days ago.
That's a fact.
I'm talking about what we got coming up as far as like Chris Eubanks Jr. versus Connor Ben 2 signed for September 20th.
I ain't even. Who called for that? Who wanted that? Was that high demand?
The first fight was great. Did you not watch it? You didn't
Man,
catch it. No, you
trash,
was yeah,
man.
you did.
Trash, man.
You didn't catch the
Trash.
fight. That's why the fight was a
I
great fight.
seen it. I seen it. It wasn't
It
great to
was a
me.
well, you didn't think it was great. It was a great fight, bro. It was a great fight, bro. It was a good
I ain't
fight for
like
this
it.
year. It was one of the best fights this year, bro.
I ain't like
Yeah, you
it.
need to. You did, clearly didn't watch the fight. Then you need to watch it again. You probably
I
watched the
watched it,
highlights
but
again.
I'm not. I'm not a fan of. He's a fucking drug cheat. Okay, fuck him.
there
Okay, I don't care about him. He popped positive for PEDs. Fuck him. Okay, so I don't
we
care too
go.
much for him.
There we go. That's what we was
I
waiting
don't
for.
care too much for him. So I don't even know why he even allowed back in the sport.
He
Okay,
said,
for
he
real.
should be banned from the
So
sport,
I
right?
don't. Yeah, fuck them. If you're a drug cheat, I have no respect for for PED users. Okay,
That's
no
fair.
respect from. I got to question all your fights now. Okay, how long you been using it? You understand what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't get caught when you fought other opponents who came in clean, who trained properly and worked hard. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I have a
Uh
totally disregard. I just totally disregard him. I don't want to see him make money in the sport
huh.
at all.
He said because he's a drug cheat.
He's a
But
fucking
he
drug
said
cheat.
what he said. What he said it was an egg.
Man, fuck him. He got hit upside the head with a fucking egg. That was probably the most entertaining press conference in a while. How you hit him with an egg upside his crack the nigga with an egg upside his shit.
Yeah, he
That's
definitely
crazy.
cracked that nigga in the head with an egg though. All because of the. And then he says because of the steroid shit.
Yo, hold on, wait a minute. I got something else for you. We got
hmm
Devin Haney versus um Norman. Norman
You
Jr.
know, you said Jay. You know, Jay said that Devin Haney about to get murdered in that fight.
Man, we gonna see if he really fought a safe fight like his daddy said in that comeback fight. Because that kid Norman, he's high of confidence right now off that knockout. You know what I'm
Off of,
saying? Yeah. He knocked
I
out my
don't want to
delivery
do.
guy.
I
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right,
Hey,
yeah.
but hey,
I didn't want
the
to
proof
say
is in the pudding.
anything.
They say my man, his memory fucked up and all that shit now too.
Apparently, he lost his memory before the damn fight.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
allegedly. Niggas say anything when they get knocked out.
so I hope Bill did not, get his son. Write a check his son can't cash, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Because
I
he's
hope he
definitely
didn't write a check his son cannot cash, man. And that's the problem with a lot of these fucking fighters. A lot of these fighters, they got their fathers in the corner. Okay, they do too much fucking talking, man.
bro. This press conference is going to be Brian Norman Sr. and Bill Haney the whole time. They're
Oh
going to talk
my
more than they
god, they
fucking.
need to just get
They're
these
going.
niggas on the undercard. They need to start making trainers fucking fight, man. For real, man. Let some of these trainers fight. Let some of the trainers fight on Jake Paul cards. Fuck it, that'll be dope.
Yeah,
That'll
he
be
said on
dope.
Jake Paul card.
Yeah, let them fight on Jake Paul cards. Fuck it, that'll
Fuck
be
it.
dope.
Fuck it. Might as well call it a day, right?
Yo, man, come on, man. These trainers, these fathers be getting. Look, put T.O. father on there. Put Bill on there. Put Norman Senior on there. Put Kid Austin daddy on there. As a matter of fact, just
My
give them a
boy
fucking
Floyd.
show. Give them a fucking show. Put them
Like a
all, put all
reality
motherfuckers
show.
in a reality show. Yeah, get them
And put
motherfuckers
him
a
in one
reality
house.
show, nigga. To bring Floyd Senior and Robert Guerrero, his daddy too. You know what I'm saying? Bring all these
and,
motherfuckers on, man.
and T.O. Senior, all of them.
All of them. Bring them all on that show, man.
Man,
Because
nah,
these
man.
dudes is they talk too much, man.
Yeah, they
They
do.
talk too much, and that's I don't like that, man. Because you would talk your child right into an ass whooping.
That's what they're doing, bro. That's what they're all doing. They all talking them into ass whoopings, bro. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's
Well,
crazy.
I just wanna, oh shit, yo, Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia going back at it again.
Are they? I didn't see anything.
Yo, yeah, got Ryan just post something out, fuck Oscar, and all kinds of stuff, and throwing hot dogs his way. And Oscar,
What?
screenshotted it, and he posted the text messages that Ryan sent to him, and said Ryan is having an episode again, and just very unprofessional, man. Just the professionalism is not there between the two. Like, first of all, how can you disrespect a person that's put money in your pocket? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, from the business aspect, like, just be professional. Like, if you don't like how you're being treated, if your contract is up, leave.
Yeah.
Leave.
Yep.
These kids,
That's a
what's
fact.
wrong with them, man? Like, yo, what? I wouldn't put money into you if you disrespected me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He mad. The
Yeah.
situation came about because I guess when he lost, he could no longer go negotiate at the price he want. So
Mm-hmm.
his value came down. So I guess he's mad. His next fight, he's getting. I guess whatever fight he's trying to negotiate next, he's not getting the same amount of money. Motherfucker, you
Yeah.
lost. You lost. Okay,
And Tiroli.
motherfucker, Tiroli. So you
Who
lost. So
actually who actually got knocked out in this fight previously to the
right.
fighting you, to be
So
honest
now
with you.
it's just a lot of unprofessionalism on their part. If I was Oscar, see, listen, Ryan Sell, believe it or
All
not,
right. So
Oscar
look,
don't want to let him go.
we got the human archive in here. My brother's here. So he's gonna whatever we don't know, he's gonna be there to let us know in the comments.
Ryan told me he gonna slap
Cause
the
he
shit out
watch
of Oscar
because
when he
he
see him
sent me
again. That's
all that
crazy.
Twitter shit. All that Twitter shit I send you, he sent to me. Cause we don't be on Twitter too much or X or whatever the fuck they
Facts.
calling it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
Yo, but yeah, like these daddies in here, like they need to have something where these daddies do have to get into like these scuffles or anything like that. You know what I mean? That would be kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? Like
what
have a
Bill
little.
said. Bill said, "Get down when you lay down." You know, we said, no, get down when you. What he said? We said some
Whatever he
shit. Get
said, it
down when.
didn't make no sense. I
No,
remember
he
what you're
said
talking
some
about.
shit with him and Bernard Hopkins is going at it, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
said, when he said, get down with, get out. He said some shit. He said
yeah.
some real funny shit. More so like, be hop like, yo, let's go to the bathroom. Come on, let's go to the bathroom. He was on some, get down. We said, get down. Get down when
Yeah,
you're mad at some shit like that. Some
yeah,
funny
some
shit
shit
like that.
like
Get
that.
down when you're mad at. Get down when you're mad at. Some
He
shit
didn't want to
like
go in
that.
that bathroom and
He
get his
didn't want to go in
ass
that
whipped.
bathroom.
He's like Hopkins is gonna whoop his ass. That's what
Let's
it
go to the
was.
bathroom. Let's go to the bathroom. Yo,
Hopkins is
and
about to whoop his ass. Them niggas better stop playing with Hopkins, bro. Like he wasn't
that
fucking a world
motherfucker's still
champ.
in shape. That
Yeah.
motherfucker's still in shape.
And
He
these
has a
niggas
lot
who
of
getting
discipline.
into it, he's done a lot more than boxing than what these niggas did. Like when Tank and them was trying to stunt. All right, nigga. All right, nigga. He may be old,
Yo,
but he's still Bernard Hopkins.
that's a fact.
You ain't gonna talk
That's
to Mike Tyson like that. You know what I'm
nigga.
saying?
Mike Tyson had everybody scared that came on his motherfucking podcast, boy. That nigga
Mm-hmm.
Bootsy was quiet when he said some shit. That nigga
Mm-hmm.
Bootsy was quiet.
Oh, when
Oh,
Joe Buttons and his
oh,
crew is on there. Oh my
yo,
God. Oh
they
my
they ain't
God.
fuck with Mike. They ain't fuck with
Yeah.
Mike, man. Mike still got that aura about him. Like even though Mike is old, they still think Mike got some shit left in the tank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Nigga,
they
Mike
show
got a
what he did to that nigga at the airport. No, on the airplane. Excuse me.
Mike ain't no joke, man.
Hell yeah. So what else we got coming up, man? Did they announce anything else?
I know I seen a matter of fact. I know we mentioned Keyshawn Davis. I see that he did issue an apology. It was something that he had
It
posted.
was like it literally came out like right after we did the show, bro. Like it was the
That's
next day I
crazy.
saw it
That's
because I
crazy. That's a
saw it
fact.
too. Yeah,
So
it
he
was right
issued an
after we was live.
apology and stuff like that. So much respect to him. I mean, he was very, very emotional. I guess. Listen, much respect to him. Listen, people make mistakes, man.
Yeah. So I am so happy that hold on, before I get to that, I'm gonna make sure I remember to bring this up. Floyd Schofield will smoke Abdullah Mason. And all those Abdullah Mason heads that was in the comments a few weeks ago talking about how he would knock out Keyshawn Davis, which was crazy. He won't get past Floyd Schofield. And I always said they should fight each other. Now I think Abdullah Mason needs to stay the fuck away from Floyd Schofield Jr.
He
What
gonna
you think?
and Emmanuel Stewart voice. He gonna get hit with some shit. He gonna hit you with some shit. He gonna hit you with some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Again, Floyd Schofield. I think Abdullah Mason. We've mentioned this before. He sit down on too many of his shots.
Yeah.
He sit down on too many of his shots. Dude that hurt him, we didn't know who the hell he was. Dude really didn't have a lot, and a lot in his arsenal. Kid Austin has a lot in his arsenal. I think fights like that are high in demand now. Let them fight now. Don't wait 3 years from now. No. Let these motherfuckers fight now, man. I don't want to
I think
see
I might
that.
be able to. I might be willing to wait the 3 years.
Nah, nah. I don't
I
got
think
time
so.
for this. I don't got time for that whole Tank Shakur Teofimo Loma bullshit again. Okay? Because none of these
These
motherfuckers
niggas
still
is
ain't
too
fight.
young. They too young for
Okay?
that shit to happen, bro.
Man, they were tanking them was young too. Look how fast these years went by. And they
Yeah,
still ain't fight each other, man.
but Take is a different person. He's the one holding up the division, so that's the
Man, I want to
difference.
see the good fights, man.
None
Put
of
these
no. If you
motherfuckers in
name
the
all these,
ring, man.
bro, you just named all these names, and Tank is the only one that's holding up the division. Cambosa fought all these niggas except for Shakur.
And listen. You could say Cambosis did. You could say Ryan did. You understand? These
Mm-hmm.
dudes ain't really and shit. You could fuck around and say Rolly did too. If that's the case,
Oh yeah,
shit.
if you want to be honest, he
Right.
went there
So
and
it's
got his
all
ass whipped
man.
by Pitbull.
He damn sure did. And he got his ass whipped by somebody grandpa. I forgot his name. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm just tired of the bullshit, man.
Yeah,
This even Teofimo, you calling people out when they send you the
and
contract, you're not signing shit. I mean, come on, man. These
have you
motherfuckers.
noticed? Have you noticed every time he calls out somebody, he's never fought any of them. He's always end up in a fight with somebody else he don't call out at all. Not one of his fights has been from one of his call outs at all. And they be in, and the thing is that they'll get in the negotiations and then it never happens. It falls through. And the thing is, he can try to blame it on whoever he wants, but he's the common denominator in every one of these situations.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Ryan and Haney fought. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney fought. Tank fought fucking damn Rolly and Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yo, Pitbull and Kid Austin. I think Pitbull's style is made for Kid Austin. He will get hit with some shit. That Russian in style like that.
But the thing is that Pitbull is not somebody that you know that'll get hurt or been knocked off his feet or any of that kind of shit. So he's gonna
Nigga, the
push
right punch
forward.
will hurt you. The right punch
Yeah,
will hurt
of
you.
course. Obviously, I mean the right punch hurt Cotto. Not Cotto, but Canelo. Speaking of Cotto, you see what Crawford called that nigga Cotto?
No. What do you call Cotto?
And they last press conference, them niggas was paused going at it, bro. I don't know if you caught it.
What?
Yeah,
I gotta check it out.
it was in Saudi Arabia this past weekend. The last one. Them niggas was going at it. And then
Really?
Terrence looked like he didn't have the brain for it this time. He was talking his shit this time. And Max Kellerman brought up a good fucking point too.
What he said?
That's what I was going to get to. That was the next topic before I brought up the last thing. Max Kellerman brought up, he said, look, everybody's talking about how Crawford moving up these two weight classes. And people forget that when Duran fought Hagler, he did the same thing. And he said Hagler had to make the last round decisive in order to win a close decision. So when you think about that, Remember, he doesn't have. We got to stop thinking these fights got to be knockouts. They don't have to be knockouts. You just got to do enough to win. You know what I'm saying? So he might not knock out Canelo. He might not hurt Canelo, but volume is good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Well, seeing his last fight at 154, okay, got me saying ain't no way in hell he gonna beat Canelo. Okay, ain't no way in hell,
bro.
Okay? Not Canelo,
bro.
Not Canelo,
bro. You know he
if
looked
he
like
beat
shit.
Canelo, yo, again, much respect to him. I would take my hat off. Much respect to Bud, man.
Bro. Listen, man, this is
I'm
crazy,
listening.
bro.
I'm listening.
bro.
I'm listening.
This is literally the same chatter everybody had before the Spence fight. Everybody doubted him, saying he fought nobody. And he went in there and knocked the nigga. I know niggas gonna be like, he ain't been the
Spence and
same
Canelo,
since
two
he had
different
the
fighters,
car
brother.
sit.
Spence
But
and
y'all
Canelo,
wanted,
two different
y'all want to
fighters.
Spence, but y'all was out there wanting Spence to fight Canelo, talking about Spence can beat Canelo, and there was a
Who
lot of
said
y'all
that?
out there saying there was
Who
people
said
out
that?
there saying that shit.
Did you hear
You
me
might have
say
not.
it?
I didn't hear you say it, but there
And
was
I'm a
niggas
Spence
saying
fan.
that shit.
I'm a
There
Spence
was
fan.
niggas
I know.
saying that shit.
Nah.
So you didn't have
I'm a
Spence before
Spence
the
fan, but
accident?
I'm still rational now. I'm still rational. I'm still rational.
There was
That's some
niggas out there that
emotional
was saying
motherfuckers
that
saying
shit.
that stupid shit, thinking they're rational shit, thinking they're irrational, thinking saying that dumb shit. Ain't no way in hell Spence beating Canelo at 168. Fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Hell no. And I'm a Spence fan.
Well, we gonna see. That one's gonna be a good one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like they definitely turning it up a
No, you
little
gonna
more.
put money on that fight or what? You gonna let's put $100 on that fight?
You want to bet for that fight?
I want to put $100
All right,
on that fight.
we talk about that off camera, man. We might have to
Too
do
late.
that.
It's live. All you got to do is say you accept, man.
Nigga, I don't give a
Family,
fuck
y'all hear
about
this
these
shit?
niggas, bro.
Family, y'all hear this?
them niggas. Half these niggas love us in the comments. Half these niggas hate us in the comments. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. As long as they keep watching and liking and subscribe, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I know. As long as niggas watching, right? That's all that fucking
That's
matters.
it.
Yeah, man. So Dylan White is fighting that Moses Utami guy.
Is he fighting for a title?
The Moses guy, this is a test for him, though.
Oh man,
Everybody
that's
keep acting like
a Nigerian cat, right?
Yeah, but he's from by way of England or UK or somewhere over there. But like they act like he's going to be the youngest. He has the potential to break Tyson's youngest record or whatever for heavyweight champion or champion in general.
Oh.
Nigga said I'm not excited.
No, really not.
I could dig
Man.
it. What we got coming up this weekend? We got Jack
Pacquiao and
Catterall.
Barrios. You can't forget about that shit.
We spoke about that.
Pacquiao.
But
I know
that's
last
it too.
week.
We got Shakur and Zapata and Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano before all of that. But we got Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubanks. Never seen Harlem Eubanks fight before. I don't know much about him. Apparently, this is one of those he's finally getting his chance type of deals. You know, Clarissa Sales fight at the end of July too, right?
Yeah, she's fighting.
Yeah, she's always out there on the move, bro.
I'm the quote.
Yeah, her voice be dead annoying. Word up. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. So we about to move into that chat GPT segment, you know what I'm saying, of the show. Let's see
one of my favorite segments.
All right, yeah. And y'all already know in the comments. Make sure y'all add y'all comments. Let us know what y'all think of not what y'all think. Give us y'all opinion in the comments. All right. First one up. What we got here? Ooh,
bro, James Tony, man, for real. They want man for real. And you know they're gonna be prime for prime. Mike Tyson's gonna knock his ass out, man. Come on, man.
You talking about James Toney, who's never been hurt, right? You know that, right?
He got hurt when he fought Roy Jones. Got the shit knocked out. I'm trying to do that.
Nigga said
trying to do that shit. Yeah,
bro.
Bow, yeah.
Bro, he got right back up.
Out,
he wasn't hurt, bro. That was a flash
Tyson
knockdown,
is
bro.
knocking him out, man. We talking about prime for prime. This is what Chat GPT is looking at. Prime.
Hey, look.
Bro.
Now here's the thing. We all know when you fight a nigga that's like the same size as you, the fight is a little more difficult than fight a nigga that may be taller than you or shorter than you.
Man, who
These
you
niggas
got?
is the same size.
Who you got?
I don't know, bro. I don't know,
What?
bro.
You
I
gonna
don't know.
disrespect Mike Tyson right like that, man? James Toney versus Mike Tyson?
That's a tough one for me, bro. I just
What?
can't sit there. I can't give it. I just can't
Yo,
give the
you
fight
got
to
this
Mike.
one. I got something even better for you, but go ahead.
I can't just give the fight to Mike Tyson, bro, on this one.
You talking
James
about
Toney.
Gorilla Man, right? You talking about Gorilla Man. James Lights Out Tony, Gorilla Man. That's what you
Yes,
talking
that's
about?
what I'm talking about. I just can't.
Huh?
I
That
just
motherfucker
can't.
there?
Yo, oh no, you
Mike
know
Tyson, man.
hey, he put out a video talking. He put out a video. You sent? Did you send it to me? Somebody sent
What?
me a video of him talking. He said, ain't nothing wrong with me talking. He talking like clear as fuck. He said, I just don't want to talk to you motherfuckers. Y'all don't get on my nerves. James
Oh
Tony.
man.
He said, I
Oh
ain't never been
wow.
hurt ever. He said, when you ever see me hurt in boxing? But nah, that fight is a fight that's going to, I think, is literally a very close fight.
Man,
Closer
let's
to
see
what you
what
think.
Chat GPT got to say
All
about
right,
this one, man.
predictions,
This is
Prime versus Prime.
crazy.
Listen, Prime versus Prime, 12 rounds. Early rounds 1 through 4. Tyson comes out fast, landing bombs, trying to break through Tony's tough guard. Tony survives but gives up early rounds. I can see that. Mid rounds.
I can see me going to the bathroom and coming back to fucking fight over. I can see that too.
You out
Okay.
your motherfucking mind,
I can
bro.
see that too.
You out your
What?
motherfucking mind. All right,
Man, go ahead.
mid rounds 5 through 8. Tony starts timing Tyson with counters. He rolls with punches, digs and body shots. Tyson slows slightly but still lands. I can see that.
I can't.
All right. So late rounds. If it goes this far, Tony's cardio technique could take over. Tyson gets frustrated, and Tony pick him apart in spurts. I can see that. On points, James Tony could beat Tyson. Hey, remember, you don't have to knock the nigga out. Tyson might actually have to get the knockout in this fight.
Tyson don't have to knock you out. He fuck you up with a body shot too.
Like Tyson, but against James Tony,
He
Mike
don't got to
Tyson.
get a KO. He could get a TKO. He could tee off on your ass too.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, though. He's not, and he has to knock out James Tony because if it goes 12 rounds, I don't think he beats James Tony in 12 rounds.
Man, I gotta see what. Man, go ahead. Man.
All right, here we go. Winner. If Tyson finishes early, he wins by KO. If Tony survives the early storm, he can win a close decision or late stoppage, depending on which Tyson shows up. But most likely outcome, Mike Tyson by unanimous decision or late KO. Just too explosive, too powerful, especially in the late rounds. I still don't believe that. I think that fight is a whole lot closer than what ChatGPT is saying.
What?
I got Mike Tyson by early KO and James Toney by motherfucking damn decision. And I think it's very unlikely Mike Tyson gets the early KO against James Toney. We're talking about James Lights Out Tony, bro. Mr. Slick fighter, shoulder roll. Like that body shot and all that power, explosive shit, cool. He's going to be quick. But what are you going to do when you can't hit the nigga? Clean. Mike Tyson's not gonna knock the niggas out without hitting them clean, but James Toney won't be one of them niggas.
Yo, wow! I got one for you.
What
Let's
you got?
do Bernard Hopkins versus Andre Ward, both in their prime.
Ooh. I got Bernard Hopkins. I got Bernard Hopkins.
I got Ward by decision.
I'm gonna tell you, I got Hopkins by decision, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because Hopkins, in his prime, he had the skills to make the fight dirty. He had the skills to fucking damn kind of stop your momentum. He had the skill. He literally had everything to stop you in your tracks. You know what I'm saying? And if he was able to, he will be able to stop you, whether it's with a body shot or a shot to just a regular knockout. You know what I'm saying?
Andre Ward would have prepared for all of that mentally in training. He would have prepared for all of that slick shit. Don't forget, Andre Ward is a switch hitter too. He can switch.
And this fight would have been a chess match. It would have been 100% a chess match. No debating. It would have been a chess. This would have been.
I got the Olympic gold medal, Andre Ward. The Olympic gold medalist.
Didn't De La Hoya win a gold medal?
Yeah, and he reigned in boxing. He reigned.
Hopkins knocked his ass out. Hopkins knocked his ass out.
Let's see.
What's
I
that?
see what your brother put. I see what he put.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely a tougher fight. That
Nah,
Tyson literally never fought a person like James Toney, and you know that. Damn,
man.
I'll be wishing Jay could be on here in the comments so that way we can see what Jay, because I actually kind of value Jay's opinion, and but Scotty told me he couldn't be on because he's at work dealing with whatever they got going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because these are people who definitely got great opinions as well. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. All
B
right.
Hop versus Ward. Okay.
B-Hop versus Ward. Prediction prom, 12 rounds. Rounds 1 through 4, extremely tactical, low output, lots of clinches, jab positioning, could nearly be even. I can see that. Rounds 5 through 8, Ward begins to time Hopkins' entries, starts racking up points and short shots inside and slick exits. Hopkins tries to drag Ward into the dirty and stop and go fight. I can see that too. Rounds 9 through 12, Hopkins rallies and makes it gritty. Both men have moments, but Ward's cleaner, more consistent work likely edges it. All right, so winner. Okay, so they're giving a split or unanimous decision, but very close to Andre Ward. Slightly better hand speed, cleaner inside work, fewer lulls in activity. Hopkins would make it ugly, but Ward ability to out ugly technicians like Frock and Kovalov in the rematch gives him the edge. X factor: if Hopkins is allowed to fully dictate the pace and play dirty, he can frustrate Ward and steal rounds, but Ward was nearly impossible to break mentally. He thrived in dirty fights. Okay. All right, that's what you said. Okay. That's practically what you said. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. My my brother said Hopkins decision or Ward split decision. Nigga, that's like saying the same thing. You just pick both fighters, bro. All right,
Mm-hmm.
let's do what we got. Let's do one more before we close out. One more
Now you
before we
gonna do one
close
more,
out.
and I'm gonna pick one more. Go ahead. You pick one more, and I'm gonna pick one more.
Okay, I got you.
Who you got? Let me see who you got.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Canelo Alvarez. Two niggas that they say niggas that can't hurt.
Hmm. Damn.
Canelo will actually have the
I gotta
speed
pick
advantage in this
Canelo. I
fight
think
tonight.
because Marvin Hagler Cook has that straightforward style. Canelo don't
They're
like
both
people that
going.
moves on the back feet. He don't like people that
Mm-hmm,
move. So that
mm-hmm.
style will be tailor made for Canelo because Canelo going. He's a great he's more of a he's a better combination puncher than Marvin Hagler, and he's a better counter puncher
This fight
than
happens at
Marvin Hagler.
160, by the way.
I got Canelo. Then hold on, you don't
Um,
know which fucking Canelo you get because he a cheating motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying?
the
So you know what
thing
I'm
is
saying?
that like I understand what you were saying about that, but when all those niggas that move forward against Canelo like usually hurts them. You know what I'm saying?
He
This
fucked
is
him
a
up bad.
nigga. Now this is a nigga that has no that doesn't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So like this is where it gets a little different. Is he just gonna walk through Canelo's shots and just keep moving forward and land his shots? You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
nah,
So
nah. I got Canelo. Nah, I got Canelo.
it got to be
I
by
mean, but I can
decision.
understand what you're saying though. Much respect to everything that you're saying though. I hear what you're saying. But
Yeah. All right.
I just
Let's
don't
see.
see him Canelo that
All
the
right. Let's
combinations and the power.
let's see what Chat GPT say. This is from Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Canelo Alvarez. Hagler established rounds 1 through 4. Hagler establishes pace early, throws more, moves forward. Canelo lands clean counter shots, but gets outworked. Rounds 5 through 8. Canelo adjusts, starts landing, punishing body shots, sharp counters. Hagler takes them, but keeps pressing. Rounds 9 through 12. Hagler's pressure, punch output, and cardio gives him the edge down the stretch. Canelo fights smart, but slightly gets out hustled. All right, so you already know where we're going with this. Official verdict. Marvin Hagler wins by unanimous decision. Close, but clear. Hagler's volume, chin, and ability to absorb Canelo's offense tilt the fight in his favor. Canelo lands the flashier shots, but Hagler, pressure and pace, wins more rounds. Canelo doesn't get stopped, but his defense and toughness keep him in the fight. X factor: if the fight was at 168 above, Canelo would be more comfortable, but at middleweight, Hagler was an absolute nightmare. Okay, now this is where it gets a little tricky with that now. the way they explained it is kind of how Triple G fought Canelo, and we saw what happened with that. What you think? What you think?
Right. I mean, right. I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah. So but like I was saying though, like that was one of those fights that would be like really, really close. So you don't really know who would win that fight. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, get last one, Kiki. What you got?
Winky Wright versus Bud
Ooh,
Crawford.
ooh, ooh.
Winky Wright
Winky's a
versus
nightmare for
Bud Crawford.
anybody though.
I know that fucking high guard he keep, that motherfucker, and he's southpaw
Especially in
too.
his prime.
Right, prom, right. So, Winky versus.
Obviously, this would be a welterweight fight.
Mm-hmm.
At least I would think it would be a welterweight fight. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they
Oh, at
saying
154.
154. Yeah, they saying
I'm
154. But only
154.
okay. All right. All right. I mean, he fought Fernando Vargas at welterweight.
But
You
his
know what I
last
mean?
fight was at 154.
Nah,
I
remember
believe
he
it's
fought, but
154.
he fought
Oh, he probably moved up too, but I know
he
he
fought
fought at 154, and they did 154 because
he
Bud
fought
last fight was at
Hopkins.
154.
He fought Hopkins at like wasn't Hopkins at lightweight, light heavyweight? I mean, I think he fought Hopkins at
Hell
light heavyweight.
no. Then they fight at
Yeah,
they
bro.
probably fought
Yeah.
at super middleweight. You don't
Remember,
think he fought
remember,
Hopkins at super
remember.
middleweight?
Nah, I think they moved up. I think that was light heavyweight because I think that's what Hopkins
Once?
fought. Cows. I think because remember Hopkins was at light heavyweight. He was
Nah.
fighting. I'll look
Remember,
it up.
Hopkins fought Tarver at 175 after Tarver did that Rocky movie.
Yeah.
After Tarver did Balboa, he ended up fighting. He ended up cutting weight and he lost. The same way how Roy Jones lost to him cutting weight. Tarver
Okay.
had
It was
cut
at
weight.
once. It was at one. It was at 170.
Okay, so it was okay. Catch weight then.
Yeah, which is light heavyweight. It was light heavyweight.
Yeah, anything above
There's a catch.
168 is right. Is light
Yeah.
heavyweight. Anything above right.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wasn't tripping. I was about to say I could have sworn that's where they fought at. But anyway, let's see what Chat GPT say.
Winky Wright
Let's see
versus
what they
Bud
say.
Crawford.
All right, let's see. Where we at? All right, rounds 1 through 4. Wright uses his jab to keep Crawford at bay. Bud stays cautious and probes from the outside, switching stances and studying. Rounds 5 through 8. Crawford, that's what's going to give Canelo trouble too. He's going to keep switching stances. Anyway, rounds 5 through 8. Crawford starts landing lead hooks and looping shots around Winky's high guard. He mixes up southpaw angles to offset the jab. The pace slowly begins to shift. Rounds 9 through 12. Bud takes control, attacking the body, circling away from Winky's jab. Wright keeps things close, but Crawford's timing and adaptability shine through. Wow. Official verdict: Terrence Crawford wins unanimous decision, 7-5 or 8-4 type score. Wow. Winky
Damn,
would
that's
make it.
crazy.
That's crazy. Winky would make it tough, but Bud wouldn't look dominant like he did against Spence. But his versatility and finishing instincts give him the edge. No knockout. Winky chin and defense is too tight. Bud Crawford's ability to break rhythm and make mid-fight adjustments is on another level. X factor: if the fight takes place at 154, where Winky was the strongest, it's close, but at 147 or lower, Crawford likely wins more clearer. There you go. There you have it. There you have it.
Okay.
Hell yeah. So this weekend, what we got coming up? We got this weekend is we already mentioned it. Jack Catterall and Harlem Eubanks, and that's 2 p.m. Eastern. So I'm probably not going to catch that shit because I'm probably not going to give a shit about it. And shout out to the UFC event. Shout out to Ilya Topuria. I definitely didn't. I knew you was going to win, but I didn't think you was going to do it that quick and easy in the first round, and you called it. Shout out to you. Great fucking fight. Great fucking fight. Kiki, I got to send you the highlights of that because that shit was crazy. He showed some boxing in that motherfucker. The way he laid that nigga out. Hell yeah, the way he laid that nigga out. Bro, if they do, they got one of these niggas got a boxing league where they do not bare knuckle, but it's dirty boxing. I think it's Mike Perry League where they do like boxing, but with like kind of like the MMA gloves. But they're allowed to throw elbows and shit too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, y'all, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. We might be back later this week. We'll let y'all know it's a holiday week. Y'all might be busy. We might be busy. Let us know, man, what y'all think of the show in the comments. Like and subscribe as always. Coming across the screen. You see it right there. You see it.
Right. Like and subscribe. Listen, be safe out there. Have a great 4th of July weekend. Again, call your loved ones, spend time with your family, checking on your loved ones, check up on your peoples, and Harlem in the building all day, every day.
And black people, try not to do nothing ignorant to each other this weekend or anyone else. Let's have a
Love,
clean weekend, especially in
spread
y'all cities
love.
that's known for it. Let's go fucking 0 for 0. We out of here.